He's accused of preying on people who were desperate to save their homes from foreclosure. Now an Oakland County attorney is facing felony charges, accused of taking their money but doing nothing to help them in return. Fox News' Dave Spencer live now with details. Dave.
Sherry, in all these cases, and there's more than 100 of them, the victims were desperate. They were about to lose their home to foreclosure. That's when this lawyer from Oakland County, would sweep in and offer the help. But we're told the only thing he was helping was himself to their money. More than 100 victims have enlisted the help of the Attorney General, claiming hundreds of thousands of dollars had been stolen from them by this man, Steven Ruza, telling the AG they were victims of a mortgage scam targeting those about to lose their house.
Our investigators have spent well over a year digging and trying to find every case imaginable that Mr. Ruza has been involved in. We were also helped a lot by folks who came to us and told us here in the AG's office that they were experiencing a scam.
We spoke to one of those victims by phone. Denise Trumble told me when she was in danger of losing her home to foreclosure, Steven Ruza sent her a postcard offering help. She gave him a check for $5 grand and was told he could save her home. In the weeks and months that followed, Ruza told her he was working on it. By then, Trumble realized she was scammed. Many others ended up losing their home to foreclosure.
Mr. Ruza and Home Legal Group allegedly promised victims that they would obtain mortgage modifications and potentially save their homes from foreclosure. But then Mr. Ruza and his company did nothing or very little to nothing to obtain mortgage modifications for these victims.
No one was at his law office in Orchard Lake, just a few missed package slips from FedEx on the front door. Neighbors at his Orchard Lake home tell us Ruza has lived in this house for about 15 years alone. They said on Friday, police swarmed the home early in the morning and took him into custody, where he now faces dozens of charges.
26 counts of obtaining money through false pretenses, basically making false statements to consumers. And that's a felony that's punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
In addition, he also has one racketeering charge, which could land him in prison for 20 years. He's currently being held at the Oakland County Jail on a $1 million bond. And according to the Attorney General, these crimes have been happening for years, dating back to 2012 up until the present day. As for that victim that I spoke with by the phone, she told me she was able to get her money back. A check came in the mail for $5,000 years later, but she doesn't want to see this happen to anyone else. That's why her name is attached to that criminal suit. Live in Oakland County, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Dave, you got to think there may be other victims out there as well. What kind of advice do you have? What should they do?
Yeah, the Attorney General thinks that there quite possibly is more victims out there, so they're urging everybody to call the Attorney General's office or go online, go to their website, and you could just click a link to fill out a report. It's just as easy as that, but they want to get as many charges as they can to make sure this guy doesn't do it again.
All right, good advice for them. Dave Spencer, thank you.